The 7 days English speaking blueprint. Well, 90% of English learners make the exact same mistake. You don't need more vocabulary. You don't need perfect English grammar. And you definitely don't need to move in another country for learning English. The real reason you freeze during conversations is a psychological glitch called translation trap. Your brain tries to translate words from your native language to English and it crashes like an old computer. What if you could bypass the glitch entirely in just 1 week? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm breaking down a high performance. Yes, 7 days English speaking plan. This plan is for those who know what to say but struggle with how to say it smoothly. Let's skip the fluff and dive straight into day 1. So let's talk about day 1 and day 2, rewiring your brain. Day 1 is about reverse shadowing. Standard shadowing is about repeating words, but reverse shadowing is about emotional tuning. Now listen carefully what you're gonna do. Pick up a 30-second clip from any confident speaker's video. The person who speaks confidently and you understand somehow. After that, instead of copying their words, you can copy their emotional energy. If they sound excited, then copy the excitement. If they sound professional, mimic the professional tone. This rewires your brain to associate the English. And it will also help you to gain your confidence and reduce fear. Now let's talk about what you're gonna do on day 2. So day 2 is about stop learning random vocabulary. Instead, master functional framework. So functional frameworks we known as phrasal verbs, long phrasal verbs that is ways to the situation. And I have made a lot of videos on situational framework. You can go and watch that videos also. These are flexible, pre-made structures and you can use in every situation. Just like instead of learning the word agree, you can learn the framework. Just like that makes total sense. Have you considered? This gives you an instant conversational template so your brain never has to build a sentence from scratch again. Now I'm going to talk about the day 3 and day 4 plan. What you wanna do in these 2 days. Alright, so here your brain is rewired, but there are so many questions. Alright, now your brain is rewired, but here is $1 million question. Question is, who do you practice alone when you are completely alone? I'm also going to share with you. Day 3 is the 3-minute radio show. Now open your phone's voice recorder and pretend you are a radio host and talking to 1,000 of listeners about your favorite movie, gadget or recent event. Now start speaking continuously 3 minutes without pausing. Even if you are making mistakes, keep going. This trains you to maintain the flow of the conversations, which is far more important than being 100% grammatically perfect. Once you master the radio show, we will talk about the day 4. So day 4 is subconscious subtitling. Stop trying to dedicate separate hours to study. Instead, translate your current environment into silent English. If you see someone walking a dog, silently subtitle it. It looks like the golden retriever. This trains your brain to constantly generate English thoughts in the background of your daily life. By now you are 4 days in and you will already notice a massive shift. How do we make your English sound sharp and professional? Let's raise the stakes. So now let's talk about the day 5. So read a short paragraph or watch a reel on complex topic like technology or psychology. Now turn off the screen and try to explain the concept out loud using the simplest language possible as you are explaining with a 10 years old child. Fluency is not about using big words. It's about using the complex topic into your own language with simplicity. Alright, now let's jump to day 6. Now on day 6, think of 3 interesting stories from your own life. Just like a funny childhood memory or a difficult challenge you overcame or your biggest achievement. Now write them down in bullet points and practice telling them out loud. But why? Let me tell you. Because 80% of casual conversations and job interviews are built on personal anecdotes. If you have these ready, you will never freeze in social settings. Now, I'm going to share with you what you're gonna do on day 7. So day 7 is the silent 24-hour lockdown. For 24 hours, your native language ceases to exist. Your phone settings, your Google searches, your self-talk. Also, your message textbook should be entirely in English. If you can't speak it out loud with someone, write it down in a journal. This force emotional acts like hard reset from your linguistic brain. Let's be honest, 7 days won't make you a native English speaker, but it will completely shatter psychological wall of hesitation that holding you back. This is all about today's video. If you like this video, hit the like button, share and subscribe to the channel. And you must follow the 7 days challenge for improving your English communication. You must be follow the 7 days spoken English challenge for improving your English and reducing your hesitation. I'll meet you again in the next video guys. Tab tak ke liye, see you again. Bye bye.